the sound. When the vinyl touches the bottom, he's thirsty.
Oh, yo, hey, like thirsty right back in Street Front Louisiana, baby. And yo, we doing it big and we doing it again.
All right, all you ambulance chasers, I'd like to welcome y'all to the Big Thirsty Show. And this is episode 25. And we trying to stay alive. Now, first of all, we just about to get straight into it. We're about to get y'all with the reactions to the Super Bowl 59 halftime show. And actually the Super Bowl, let's give it up to the Eagles and the Chiefs. Y'all did a thing. And, everybody is saying that the referees have been cheating for the longest in favor of the Chiefs. And, you got the Taylor Swift element, Swifty element of the NFL, and so I pretty much knew that everybody was gonna bet on the Swifties. There's gonna be Swifty money coming into the NFL, but with the political climate of today, you got the Taylor Swift and the Orange Man situation. Coca-Cola dropped her from Coca-Cola for her Kamala Harris endorsement, and hey man, it is what it is. But let's get back to the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Chiefs. Shout out to the Eagles. The Eagles did the damn thing, and they exposed and rewrote the book on how to win a Super Bowl with that ferocious defensive line, that front four where you could drop two back and you don't even have to blitz no more. Bars. But anyway, the halftime show was immaculate. We gonna cook on that whole halftime show. Shout out to K-Dot. Shout out to PG Lane. TDE, the Williams sisters, who I'm forgetting, Samuel Jackson, Uncle Sam in the house. So anyway, we got a full show, we got a full lineup. We got to shout out Jay-Z for putting K-Dot on to be on the halftime. Jay-Z has been running into a bunch of some little legal situations, and he's coming out pretty good. Shout out to Alex Shapiro, or it's Alex Piro. Busby dropped the case, and now Jehovah is suing Tony Busby for $100 million. So hey man, we can cook on that, but we gonna get off into that later on in the show. That Kid Rock is still acting a fool, walking away from his performances. You're on the Trump train and you ain't happy, so that's about all the attention that Kid Rock needs. I like the song Cowboy, but you're tripping. You're on the rodeo right now. You're on the back of the bull. Or you're back with the bull. Elon Musk, son, little X, told Trump that he's not the president and he needs to shut the front door up and go away. And he was picking boogers on his and putting them on the desk. So man, we're gonna cook on that, man. This Elon Musk Neuralink situation. Maybe they should go occupy Mars. Um, South Africa president stood up to the Western imperialist powers. Um, the Orange Man threatens to go to war with Hamas. According to his timeline, we should be in war right now. So we have to, see if they're gonna follow up on the empty threats he's been going around to all over the world, thinking that he's got a big stick, but people ain't going for it. People is clicked up and ready. They done renamed the Gulf of Mexico, so that's making me, inspiring me to go look up older maps. And here, look, check this picture. Check out this map of Mexico right here. Um, Coca-Cola is in a funk with the Latina community. We're gonna cook on that later on in the program. We're gonna try to give y'all a little history on uh, Valentine's Day. And man, these barbers have lost their mind. Now I got a lot of homies that's not going for these $100, $60 haircuts, and they get their own clippers and they doing their own thing. So I know everybody got bills, but but these barbers, man, man, I mean, hey, man, hey, make your money, but feed your family, but let us live, man. We want to look good, man. So barbers, get it together. This is the month of February. It's Black History Month, Melanated History Month. Bob Marley, the Honorable Robert Nesta Marley, celebrated his 80th birthday, and they did it big, tremendously big. As a matter of fact, it's Reggae Month all February. We just can't limit it to a day. So it's reggae, and then here in New Orleans, it's Mardi Gras. So we gonna party. It's going down here in the Crescent, the Big Easy. You heard me. And L.A. then did a big trade. They then got this Luca Reeves, and they then gave up AD to Dallas. So hey man, it's going down. Now, we thank y'all for coming on out to this 25th episode. And I'm going to get some of the homies on the line, and we going to cook.
All right, all you ambulance chasers. We about to get to the fun part of the show. This is the Big Thirsty Show. I am the host with the most that's gonna give you that hot butter on your toast. I got a surprise for y'all. This time we got Quicksand on the line, a.k.a. Sandstorm. We got the infamous dog food, the big Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, man. So listen, y'all, we're going to jump straight to the shit because we took the first 72 hours to let it marinate. We're about to jump right on into the K-Dot Super Bowl show. We got the politicians, man. We got the right-wingers, man. We got the ones that don't understand, man. But, man, K-Dot did the damn thing, and I'm not mad at him, man. So which one of y'all want to cook on this whole Super Bowl LIX halftime show?
Okay, well, shoot, let me jump right on in. Let me put my bow to the wow in this. Look, when I initially looked at the halftime show, I thought, I said, oh, it's a good show, but, but I was around a lot of people and everything. I didn't really get a chance to, really, let it marinate this and that, whatever. But then I wound up looking at it again, and it got even better to me. You know what I mean? I mean, the second time around got even better. You know, and I catch myself keep watching it here and there because I mean it was a great performance. First of all, you know, and second of all, if you understand the whole concepts about it with Samuel Jackson and you know the certain parts of the game console and you know everything in the message that he was trying to portray, I think you know that even made even a better show there for me. You know what I mean? I mean, we had a lot of good shows, halftime shows with performances, and you know they get up there, they dance, everything. Like, oh, that was good. The lighting, it was good. Oh, okay. The sounds was good. Okay, the person's vocals was good. Whatever, you know. But not too many of them like portrayed like a good message. You know, throughout the show. You know, I believe. You know, what I'm saying only a few artists have like had a message throughout the show. You know, you had your Prince, and you believe he had a message. So if you really looked at it, and a couple of other people, but not too many had a good message, and also I believe a good performance. And I mean, if you missed it, I feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? You really missed it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the like you said, the revolution would not be televised. You know what I'm saying? And you missed it. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing to me, as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people didn't think so, but I think he did his thing.
Man, yeah. He did his damn thing, and I think that he threw out a bunch of jewels, a bunch of nuggets, and it made you go and look it up. Like you had old ass white people like talking about the Homestead Act and looking up 48 acres of view. Everybody talking about the Gil Scott Heron, you know, albums. You know, we pulling up Brian Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of things that went over people's heads. There's a lot of jewels in it. There's a lot of jewels.
Ooh, it's a lot of jewels. And then every time K-Dot dropped, like me, like I said, I took 72 hours, which is really a week. I don't know how many hours is in a week, but every day I learned a new jewel. I mean, you know, that the whole thing when old boy was laying on that on the light pole.
Yeah.
That was a super jewel that people missed because K-Dot did a video 5 years ago with that same scene, and at the bottom, it was a commercial for this young lady. She's a UK singer, but she was another Drake ex. So it was a shot at Drake, and then she ended up getting banned, and there was a whole thing about the A minor because Drake was all on her, making songs about her, and she was 17, you know. So man, so like I said, it's jewel after jewel after jewel after jewel after jewel, and you got to have your shovel ready to dig up jewels.
Yeah.
So Sandstorm, what you got for us?
Look, you guys. I mean, the reality is this was the most viewed Super Bowl ever in a lifetime.
Ever?
27.7 million individuals
Ever?
watched the show. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Forever. So I think what we have to realize is, you know, I think you're right, there's been a lot of Super Bowls where people have done excellent work, excellent execution, but not to this level. I think K-Dot brought his own DEI. He was disciplined, he was engaged, and he was intentional with everything he did during the Super Bowl.
Ooh-wee. Damn.
Of the Super Bowl.
Say that again.
He brought his own DEI. He
brought
his own DEI. You know, he was ready for it. Now, look, I don't know, but I will put my life on it that this will be the Super Bowl people remember where they were and what was going on in the country when this Super Bowl happened.
Wow. Okay. Hey, and who was there?
The Orange Man.
Yes, Orangey.
But the Orange Man got his ass on up out of there before the game was over, and his ass left before the halftime.
He got booed as soon as he walked in. He got booed. I mean,
yeah. Let's put that up on the screen.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know, he just got booed as soon as he walked in. You know, hey.
He came there for the Chiefs, and the Chiefs got ran up out of there before halftime.
Hey, and also another a jewel. Maybe I want to drop this on you. Look, another thing about that, since he was there, you know, I heard some people, you know, some some unsatisfied Super Bowl, I want to say, viewers, I want to say, at that time. They were satisfied. Oh, they were picking everything. Oh, it wasn't any white dancers. There wasn't any Asian dancers. There wasn't, what I'm saying? And then I heard one say, oh, it wasn't enough fireworks like the other Super Bowl shows. Well, check this out. The president was there. You can't have too many fireworks and things going on because there's too many assassination attempts and too many other things that's going on that sounds like guns. Also, you can't have pyrotechnicians and all that type of things, flares and all that stuff going on when a president's in an event like that, especially this president right here. Because he already, saying he'd already been shot at once or twice or something like that or something. I don't know, once, two, 3 times a lady type of deal. I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah, but I heard this about not having any other diverse dancers. But hey, isn't this the same president that just dropped DEI? So the DEI must be higher.
Yeah, hey, at the time.
So we didn't have no but they cooked on that you couldn't have the pyrotechnics with the sitting so-called president. So that was a Jew. Samuel L. Jackson, was a Jew. Man, we could just pick out nuggets all day.
Too many, too plenty. It was a whole lot,
Man.
For Super Bowl too. I mean, like she said, that's the most viewed Super Bowl ever.
Yeah,
ever. So also with all that, I mean, to be honestly, more people that got it, even understood it, even from either a Hispanic, white, or black, whatever perspective, I think the majority of people liked it. I mean, honestly, I think we, enjoyed the performance and probably got a better understanding of it the second time around. A lot of people, I think, didn't get it the first time around. They had to view it again. It was one of those things so good that you had to see it again to get, more of an understanding of it, more of an appreciation of it, I believe. That's just me.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah. There's certain movies, like I watched it 2 times, and then I watched it that 3rd time, and I'm like, About the 3rd time you see it, this song.
Oh, yeah. This is not my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Now it became my favorite. And that's kind of like this Super Bowl right here. This probably became, after I watched it and watched it over again, now it became one of my favorite Super Bowls.
Yeah. So it was 133.5 million, surpassing Michael Jackson, which was 133.4. So officially, but yeah, man. So now, what we say Drake stands for? Don't rap against Kendrick ever.
No. Because if you do, next time you might double the numbers. That he did last time. So that means you're gonna have 65,000 million people going A minor. Hey, look. Hey, you know what's so crazy about that? Look, they said this too about K-Dot songs. A lot of the K-Dot songs, people were like, I want to hear this song. I want to hear that song because it was more like more play value than some of the songs that he did. But a bunch of songs that people did like, and a couple songs they okay, that song. But everybody, 133 million plus, they didn't know maybe this song, that song, but they knew not like us. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, in the beginning of the thing, they was like, "What is he saying? What is he saying? What is he saying? What is he saying?" But when he got down to that last part, that lady with the look, the seats wasn't cheap. These $5,000 seats. I mean, I couldn't afford it. I'm sorry, $20,000 seats, whatever, right? But the other lady that that son said, you know what, this one lifetime dream. I'm gonna take my 80-year-old grandmama to the Super Bowl show with her tilted wig to the side. She even was out there with her false teeth. She even knew how to say A minor. I'm just saying.
Real. Mental health is real, and somebody should just check on drugs.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Storm, what you got for us, Storm? So look, since y'all freezing up.
Well, this guy's getting it.
Huh? Go ahead.
Only at the Super Bowl, he's getting it all year long. And somebody should check on Aubrey, make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Aubrey, Drake and Party Next Door, they dropped an album. Did any of y'all hear it in the last 2 days?
No. Actually, no. I mean, it wasn't like, first thing I wanted to hear. I mean, I heard some reactions from a couple of people here and there, and they said it was okay. I mean, but I haven't judged it for myself. I might like it. It's not that I'm not a Drake fan. I like, like I said, I like Drake once in a while, with the melodies. That's kind of, that's the Drake I like, with the melodies.
Well, actually, Drake actually made K-Doc's predictions come true.
Oh.
And it was a real lazy album. It should have. He really messed up Party Next Door's album, and he didn't really. It's a yawnable album with maybe 2 songs on there, and it had 21 tracks. So you gotta throw the other 19 in the trash, and two possible. You know how you play in spades, and you say, "Hey man, I got 4 and a possible."
Hey, but sometimes even a spade hand, when I got 2, I say I ain't got none. So I mean, because I don't want to excite nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to even put myself out there with my little 2, baby. If I got a joker and a big joker and a little joker, I'm like, okay, I got 2. You know what I'm saying? But anything else is like suspect. You know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna call Drake Sandbag because that's
so I'm gonna call this
right there.
So like I said, I'm gonna call this album Suspect.
Yes. Well, he's trying to get past the beat on the album, right? It's like a party album.
A party album.
He's just trying to move through his life. Poor guy.
Okay. Party.
So look, so Cardi B was in New Orleans, and she was up in the French Quarter. She was having a hell of a time, but she said that the Orange Man messed up her Super Bowl experience with all the Secret Service and all this. And I know that Storm, I know you wanted to cook on that, so go ahead on and cook on that, baby.
So look, you guys, I mean, there is a real situation here. So when Cardi B goes and all these other Secret Service in a facility, they reroute. So when they reroute, nobody knows because you don't know what the new route is. Yeah. So for Orange Man, they had to reroute everybody. They rerouted all of the celebrities, all the A folks, and she had to walk all kinds of different routes, thinking she was going to be able to get a cart from the car, get the cart, go to the suite, and that did not happen. She had, it cost her 3 bands. That's a lot of money, you guys. With some Louis Vuittons, they were black. They were platforms. They were, silver spikes. And because she had to walk all the new route, they messed up her shoes.
No.
And I think jokingly, she's like, compensation will bring my uncle back because he got deported. So that's what happened. She messed up her shoes.
No, Theo.
She wants Orange Man to bring back her uncle.
Not a Theo. Not a Theo got taken. That's cold. That's cold. And I like Miss Al. Ain't that her name? Miss Al. I like her. Man, I like her way more than I like that orange dude. They should have rerouted him. I mean, check it out. I mean, I like Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cardi B fan.
I like it.
I like Cardi B. Right? I'm a Cardi B fan. Miss Al.
I
like her.
She's great. She's a real one.
She kind of like, like real genuine. She like, she could pull up to the house. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, she's like, what you got to drink? I'll be like, I only got beer. She's like, okay, give me one. You know what I'm saying? She seems like one of the, she's cool like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't seem out there like that quite a bit. Yeah. But he seems out there quite like that. You know what I mean? But to have all that Secret Service stuff and all that stuff, I mean, for the most part, I understand. He needs it. He needs it. After all the things that he did. After all the things that he did, he needs as much secret security. His secret security needs secret security. That's how bad his situation is right now. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about how you're going to go to a game, use all this type of money, taxpayers' money, and not even stay for the full game? Like, that?
Yeah. I feel I need a refund. We all
need refund. Exactly.
$5,000 tickets. He needs to send me at least a $200-$300 stimulus or something over here to the house for that. I mean, come on now. I mean, in the Secret Service, when they do stuff like that, I don't want to say because I don't sound too political. But when they do stuff like that, they put a lot of people. how can I say, also in danger. Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, with how he rolls. You know what I'm saying? He puts a lot of people in danger. I mean, think about the stuff that was going on prior to the Super Bowl and all the precautions they were taking because of the things that happened prior to the Super Bowl coming up. I don't know. I mean, Trump is like one of those arrogant, type of dudes. Look at me, look at me. And I think when he went to the Super Bowl, nobody looked at him, and that's why he left. You know what I mean? They thought he was going to come to the game and he was going to cheer him like he was going to run the ball for 100 yards, like he was about to throw 4 touchdowns or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he was about to do something. No. You know what this president should have did when he came to the game? He should have served popcorn or something, Cracker Jacks or something. He should have did something for the American people more than what he's doing for right now. I mean, something. That's what he should have did. He should have hot dogs. He should be able to do things.
Spending our money.
Yeah, still spending our money. He should have did something for it. Come on now, check it out.
Yeah. He got booed and went from orange to burnt orange.
Yeah, off orange, burnt orange. Tangerine. He was sort of tangerine-ish.
He was like he was with the 107.
Yeah, I was like, when I see oranges like that ripe, I usually pick them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I pick them. You know what I'm saying? I know it right when I see them. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Ooh wee. So Cardi B, that brings us to this Coca-Cola. Now the Super Bowl was with Pepsi, and we rocked with Pepsi since from day one. Wink Dad used to work for Pepsi.
Yeah.
But Storm, she wanted to cook on the Latina community and this Coke situation. What's going on with that?
Yeah. So this, I think we really got to pay attention to. Because it is picking up like a lot of smoke. So there's this movement that's going across the nation called Latino Freeze Movement. And I'm going to say allegedly because, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But allegedly, Coca-Cola in Texas allegedly called their Latino folks into a room under false pretense that there was going to be a staff meeting, and then called ICE and deported their employees.
Oh.
So that's allegedly. The other like kind of parallel campaign that's going on is, Orange Man, he messes with Coke, right? He's got a button in the office where he presses a button and somebody will bring him a Coke. Like, that's how tight he is with Coke, remember?
Bring us a Coke. Bring me a Coke. Yeah.
Yeah, they press the button and he drinks, like, that's his drink, right? So there's a parallel campaign saying, look, since his first day in office, right, so January the 20th, he passed this thing that's called the Larkin-Riley Act, which now means like any individual that doesn't have like a conviction or a crime, but can be accused of one, right, can now be detained and deported. So this is like, suspect, it's like driving Latino, right, or walking Latino, or working Latino, or fucking praising Latino.
Hey.
Right? So now you don't even need probable cause. Your probable cause is like your skin tone. You got a last name, right?
But not to cut you off, but we had the same problem. Us brothers, DWB, driving while black.
I know.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be a WWB, walking while brown. Oh,
exactly. So there's two things going on, right? So this boycott kicked off, and I just want to tell you guys, like, what this boycott actually means. Like, especially in the Latino and especially rooted in the Mexican culture, Coca-Cola is like, might as well be a part of the family. Because you go to any household, you're going to find a Coca-Cola.
You are.
So this boycott, like, there is a sacrifice, and no movement moves without sacrifices.
Yes.
This one for the Latino community, you guys,
that's a big sacrifice.
That's large. Is huge.
That's large.
It's really hard for people because it's like chopping off your arm.
Not to stereotype my Latino people, because I love them. I love them. Trust me. I'm out here South Central. And I'm saying I love them to death. I love. Hey, we love them. They're my peoples. I got sisters that I consider my sisters Latino. You know what I'm saying? We tighter than thieves. You know, we two amigos, always down for each other. Yeah. But my thing is like that is big. I know. And when you said that, it hate to be stereotypical about stuff like that, but that is true. Like they love some Coca-Cola. I mean, it's so true. My mother loved Pepsi though. She was a big Pepsi drinker. But my Latino, you're absolutely. That is so crazy.
So it's a big. It's a big sacrifice for the Latino community. So you got two campaigns, right? You got this. You called ICE on our folks that are working, right, in your plant. And then there's another campaign, allegedly, right? All allegedly, that, Coca-Cola and Orange Man are tight. They gave a lot to his campaign. And Coca-Cola wants to slide back on their DEI program.
Wow.
So now, like the Latino community they're called Latino Freeze Movement. I want to remind you, like the money power of the Latino community. Yeah. We spend $3.4 trillion. Whoa. Yeah. $3.4 trillion. Yeah. So at this point, this has become like, sometimes blessings come in really evil ways, like Orange Man. Yeah. But the whole Latino continent, like you got people in like El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, like nobody is drinking Coca-Cola.
Yeah. I'm putting it up.
Mexico's not drinking Coca-Cola.
Wow, that is really big. That's really big because the only way, you know what, I hate, you got to put it this way. I'll be glad when we all come together, and really see our common enemy in this thing here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be glad when, the black community and the brown community come together and do what they need to do and get the orange dude up out of there. And we need to do it together. I mean, because what it is also because we have what we call spending power. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of representatives. I'm sorry to say this. I mean, I know one representative in Southern California, a buddy of mine. He works at for the Gardena. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say his name and all that, but we work for Gardena. He's a city councilman, whatever, and all that good stuff. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? And I believe there's a lot of good politicians there. But we don't have a lot of pushing political power out there for us. I'm sorry, we don't.
But we just have our money power, right?
But we have money power. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? And money makes the world go round. And we can stop this world from going round if we stop spending with these corporations. We can stop them. We can.
I think we're marrying both movements because let's talk about Target. Let's move over to Target real quick because that is where we have married both communities. Right, Target and Walmart. We are not shopping at Target and we're not shopping at Walmart to the point where, when Target rolled back their DEI and both communities said we're not going to shop there anymore. And personally, I'm hurt because I'm a Target girl. But you know what? My people over profits, right? My people over profits.
Yeah. I like Walmart.
When we stopped shopping at Target, their board did not understand that the corporation stopped DEI and that it would cost them money in their pockets. And you're right, the world, money makes the world go round. And that is where we married. That's where both communities have married, is on the Target. But I want to go back to this, the Coca-Cola thing in the Latino community, because back in the day, I want to take you guys back to the 60s. We've seen this play out before. History repeats itself.
Of course.
So back in the 60s, Coors used to be racist as shit back in the 60s against black folks and blacks.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a boycott that started and I remember this specifically because my dad and my mom stopped drinking Coors, and the boycott finally ended in like 1987. But my point with this is there is no repercussion. It is like that real ex-boyfriend or girlfriend of yours that did you so dirty. You can't, like, you're disgusted with them.
Oh.
Is that one. So that is what's going to happen with
Coca-Cola. I better not say her name. Okay, keep going. You were so hard to name right there.
Coca-Cola, because there is no, like, we might be cool. Like, I might say what's up to you every now and then, but
we
it'll
ain't cool.
never taste the same. It'll never taste the same.
But we ain't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
They will forever feel this.
Wow. But you know what? We need more campaigns to really boycott these places, though. We need to be more strong and pressed on it because, look, I remember this one guy told me one time, we were talking one time, and the guy was saying, you know what? You know, he was talking about the black community. He was talking about the spending power that we have. He was talking about the shoes. That's how we got on the subject. He was talking about shoes. And not a particular brand. I'm not going to say a brand or nothing out here because I'm not going to put nobody out here because ain't nobody sponsoring the Big Thirsty Show like that. So I ain't going to put nobody, saying brand out there. But a particular brand, all their shoes are going for $150, and $212 for the, what you call those, the limited edition kinds and the, saying all that type of sneakers going for all these big prices. But everybody has these shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the community has these shoes on, but majority of these people broke. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got the shoes, though. You know what I'm saying? And we like, dang, we spend a lot of money with these corporations, whatever. What? We spending millions, billions dollars with this corporation. Now, what happened if we all just stop buying the shoes for a minute?
Okay, let me say this.
They depend on us. They depend on us. They make these commercials knowing that we're going to buy these things. You know what I mean? They do studies on us.
I'm putting up on the screen right now that on February 28th, they got a 24-hour economic blackout. So now go ahead, back on and cook, Big Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, with that spending right there, and they was talking about money that we were spending on miscellaneous stuff that we didn't need. We were spending millions and trillions of dollars up. Something we don't really need. We don't need these dollar shoes. You know what I'm saying? We need to come across with a real cause and a real purpose. We need to really boycott these places. We need to really make them see the power of the people. You know what I mean?
I agree. And I think I want to remind folks that, the Montgomery boycott, to really make an impact, it took 18 months. So one day, I get it. One day is great, but it needs to really be sustainable and long. And
for a while. To make them feel it.
Exactly. And I thought I was addicted to Target. I haven't been there for over a month. I'm cool. I can tell that my theater. Yeah, I'm fine now. Like, you just got to get over that hump of feeling like you need to be there and you don't. Spend your money where they want us.
I ain't gonna lie over here. We addicted to Walmart. I'm like, hey. They got my candy bar 2 for $6.
But see, that's what I'm
gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
We need to do a whole section on sacrifice and what that means.
Yes.
And what that means to our community.
Yes. Yeah.
Movement ain't easy. Movement comes with sacrifice.
No. The revolution is not easy. You know what I'm saying? And this begin with revolutionaries. You know what I'm saying? And what a revolutionary is a person that got to go through these little suffering things like we call it. You know
Exactly.
That's what a revolutionary does. All revolutionaries don't pick up guns. See, people don't realize that. Not all revolutionaries do that. You know what I'm saying? They pick up other things, besides guns. Yes, thank you.
Camera.
Petition. Listen, petition. You know what I'm saying? To sign and get people out of certain places they don't need to be. That's part of the revolution.
Pick up the shovel.
You know what I mean?
Roll your own shit.
Hell no, today we will not go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, ooh-wee. Man, okay, yeah, so I see y'all cooking. I see y'all feeling what I'm putting down. Now, this damn Elon Musk, his son, his mama.
Oh, man.
Man, you saw Elon Musk's son cooking?
Out of the mouth of babes.
Oh, my God.
Hey, my grandmama used to say this. Hey, this is a cold line my grandma used to say. Out of the mouth of babes.
Ooh, man, they must have put one of them Neuralink chips in his son. What's his name? X.
His name's
Yeah.
Cooking, man.
Yeah.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Man,
Hey.
for a child to say
Hey.
that, you guys, you know he must have heard that multiple times.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And kids
Come
don't
on
lie.
now. No, they don't. They tell the
Not
truth.
lie.
They tell the truth. They play the clean. Hey, my kids, they tell on me all the time. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, look, and don't take them on neither. You know what I'm saying? They tell all the time. Yeah, Mama, Daddy, he went over there and he got me 2 ice cream cones. And you told him not to give me no ice cream cone. He got me 2.
Oh, yeah. I remember I used to be like that, man.
You know,
My dad's like that.
real,
Man.
honest truth. They got a cold little truth to them, don't they? They honest with it. You know what I'm saying?
Honest, man.
Hey,
I just wish I was the staffer after that meeting, because I would love to see what Orange Man, he's all about his ego, man. All about his ego.
It's all about me.
Somebody better check on him, because mental health is real.
Yeah. Yes.
I wonder how he was feeling after that.
You see the look. Hey, look, your kids only repeat. They like tape recorders. You know what I'm saying? And they just repeat what they hear all the time. Like you said, they repeat what they hear all the time. So I can imagine Elon's house with him and they be at the dinner table talking, and the kid be running around. Kids, they only sit still for like so long. But when they hear stuff and they pick up stuff, they get it. You know what I'm saying? He's probably at the house, and Elon, the wife, like, yeah, man, that fool over there, man, that orange duty. You know what I'm saying? I'll get up there, man. and you know what? I'm gonna bring my son to the thing too. I'm gonna put it down the way I want to put it down. And I'm like, I ain't gonna even let that fool talk, man. Who he think he is? He ain't the president. Man, I run this shit, man. I run this.
Oh my God!
Could you hear the man? And the kid say,
"Punked by a kid." What does that feel like? Because dude came, little X.
He walked up to him. He walked up to him.
Blasting.
But he walked up to him too, like, hey.
Right?
Your parents walk up to you and shush you. That's how he did it. Like the kid walked up to him like he was his kid. Hey, shush. You're not the president, man. Let my dad talk. You talking, okay?
Oh my goodness.
The real president is talking.
Amazing.
You the fake president. That's what my dad say every day at lunch. The fake president is over there, and the real president is right here, son. That's what he was saying to him.
Yeah, man. Ooh, wee. So look, we're gonna switch gears, y'all. So Jay-Z, man. So I'm even the victim. I came down on Jay-Z, and man, Busby then dropped the case on the day he was supposed to have proof that he could work in New York City. He dropped the whole case. He dropped the case on Diddy and Jay. And Jay then clapped Jay Hova then clapped back with suing him for $100 million.
Right back at you. You know what I'm saying?
So think about the repercussions of Busby. If Roger Goodell would have dropped Jay-Z, K-Dot wouldn't have been at the Super Bowl. Like, he had other businesses, like a lot of alcohol. That little throwing smut on somebody's name, man. On a billionaire? Oh, man. So yeah. So that's a boo-weeness right there. But yeah, Jay Hova got $100 million countersuit. Well, what's going on, Storm?
Look, man, I just want to, throw allegedly out there. You can make anything go away in this world with money.
Yes.
So I'm gonna put that out there, and I'm gonna put period behind it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes. But I totally agree. Yes.
Yeah, but they dropped this with prejudice, and you got hit with a suit coming at you. So it's not it went away. Like, your ass found out something that you didn't do your
homework.
And you were slipping.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, but you know what? stuff like that, always happens. On a smaller, a smaller scale, like maybe in the community, police might put a case on you or something that, allegedly back in the day and stuff like that, because, black man probably doing this thing out there, has some nice shiny rims, this and that, whatever. But the first, with Jay-Z, he got nice shiny businesses. He got corporations. This is a young black man that has a whole lot of money here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A whole lot of money. So, to break them down, you got to throw them cases on them, and then they try to throw them in the bed with the diddler and all like that. So like I said before, the thing that I always said about Jay-Z, like I say, money definitely can make anything disappear. But it's also, too, when you speak up for yourself, instead of all them lawyers like someone did, you know what I'm saying, you would be in the situation that you in also. You know what I mean? Come on. Jay-Z spoke up for himself. That's what I kind of like about Jay-Z thing when he had all the accusations going on about him. At least he did say something for himself. And I appreciated that. Now, not to say that it might still be true. Who knows? Might not be true. Who knows? But, Jay-Z and those other people that's involved in that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's a touchy situation. Anytime a black man has a lot of money, it's always a touchy situation. Especially being in bed with those others instead of being in bed with us. See, that's the thing, too. When you dealing with those others and you're not being true to your game with your millions with us and you're in the bed with others, sometimes, things like this happens. You know what I mean? They want their money back. Say, I want my money back. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all, I want my money back now. You know what I'm saying? It's, I think that's what happens to a lot of those entertainers.
Yeah, I feel you. So, yeah, man, so what I do know is true is we got the Gulf of Mexico, and now they try to, now the orange man, y'all heard about the orange man?
Hey, don't let him hear you say that. Cause he find people for saying stuff like that around other places. You ain't on the payroll, are you? Because he find people for saying that around him. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry, Big Thirsty. Cook it up, Big Thirsty. I'm sorry. I didn't want to correct you.
So that's inspiring us. I'm about to pull up this map of Mexico. It's from 1794, and to show you the real Mexico. So,
yeah, and
that's Mexico right here.
You know what I wonder what was. Yeah. It still looks the same. why they had to change the name? It still looks the same.
So we gotta go all up to Canada and go get some shit back. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Ooh-wee. But man, so the man is speaking of Orange Man, he said that Hamas didn't return the hostages by last night. We was gonna be in war. Are we in war? What happened with that, Storm?
Well, didn't he fire a bunch of people? Didn't Elon accidentally fire all kinds of federal workers that actually take care of like our military shit by accident?
Yeah.
What a joke!
What is going on? What? We might need a whole nother show to cook on Elon.
Yeah, he needs his own special.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other real president, he needs his own little special because
and X too.
Hey,
X with the Neuralink.
Yeah, but with the Hamas situation thing is it's sad that that they say they got hostages and everything like that, and I feel for the hostages and people whatever. I mean, and I think that that it's sad. You know what I mean? That you're gonna do something like that. I mean, but you gotta also think though too on a massive scale, because I mean we never really think like, okay, this stuff is happening to America and this stuff is happening to America, but we never asking like why possibly is this stuff happening to America? I mean, and to be honest with you, I mean, America has done the same thing to those other countries before the monster's doing to us. I mean, so it's like a tit for tat. It's like also too, if you hit me in the jaw, I might punch you in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's you know, we're gonna go blow for blow, and I mean, it's sad. I mean, with the president that we have now, he's not a military-minded president. You know what I mean? He's more of a businessman. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna think on a business skill, not on a military skill. You know, even his people, his cabinet, and people that's really close to him, they're not military oriented. Elon Musk and all these other CEOs, they're not military oriented. They don't know. Even the other guy that he had with some other job, whatever, he was like a National Guard for a couple of months type of dude. You might have been a National Guard for a couple of months, and his uncle knew somebody that knew somebody, and they gave him another bigger job, but he still has no real military background whatsoever, really, like this. So I mean, it's crazy also that this is going on, and you know, we have the wrong person in office handling this type of situation, I believe. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, exactly.
Sure, he's handling the wrong person's handling.
Yeah, we got a bunch of I'm gonna say allegedly, we got a bunch of incompetent bigots, yes men that's following behind the orange man, and the orange man come up with some crazy. Well, the Heritage Foundation gives him crazy ass ideas along with Elon Musk, and they don't think about the consequences of the shit. Now, speaking of all that leads us to South Africa. And so they try to go around and punk South Africa. The South African president has stood up to the West, and see, it's not just you thinking you running around punking people, but South Africa is clicked up with the BRICS. So we really heading with this orange man. We're really heading into some sticky situations, and what they got their own military, their own clicked up, and their own economy. So we're really heading into some dark places, you guys.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to cook that hard, but we gotta cook. What you say, Storm?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like, so before we get to these dark places and we're throwing down with other countries, we literally need to hire back the staff that take care of our nuclear shit in the country. These are the federal workers that they accidentally fired, guys. How
Thank you. See, but it's like
and you trying to have beef with everybody in the world, and we're not even ready for a fight.
You're not ready. See, you know.
Well, you know what? It's crazy. I mean, he's going on what he does. You know, like he was like in The Apprentice, like all these shows. If you go back on these shows that he was on, you seen the orange man as a top dog. He's telling everybody what to do, how to do it, and because I'm right and you're wrong. You know what I mean? And he's treating the world like that and other countries like that. We have to do business with other countries to get steel, oil, all these things that, you know, that we need to keep our prices supposedly down, which was everything's going up now. And you got to understand, you're doing all war with all these countries. I mean, you ain't got to, like I said, my brother used to tell me, you might not have to like everybody, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but you might have to, you know, do what you have to do to work with them. It's like going to a job. It's like, you know, I don't like everybody at my job. I don't like one person in my job, two people. But these rest of the people, I have to work with them to make this thing work. I mean, you know what I'm saying, make this big operation work. And he doesn't want to work with people. He wants to be everybody's boss. No, you're not my boss. You know what I'm saying? You're just this other dude coming from this other country over here. You know what I'm saying? And then stand up the thing. Now, check this out. If we go to war with all these people, and no, first of all, they're not going to let this happen. You know what I'm saying? First of all, Congress and all these people, they're going to put a pause on this dude, you know, with all this craziness anyway, right? Yeah. But the thing is, the world needs to know this. Hey, y'all can have this orange dude. The rest of us ain't with this stuff. we are Americans. Man, we live it day to day. Man, we live it paycheck to paycheck. Most of us.
That is hilarious.
Hey, we ain't with this dude.
I'm laughing because I literally just learned how to sign "Not My President" 2 days ago.
He's not really doing it. I didn't vote for the dude. So the other weird people, they voted for him and some of his friends. We don't even like the dude. Y'all can have them too. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this, you guys. We talking about a guy who couldn't run a casino. The Apprentice show was about a failed billionaire who was pretending to be a failed businessman who was pretending to be a successful businessman. This is the reality, and the people got polarized by this fake leader. This is the reality of what we got. The orange man, you know what I'm saying? And the spineless jellyfishes who got behind them. Why? Because of eggs, prices of eggs and gas, and that just went up. So
Yeah.
so it's crazy. It's like we in the twilight zone.
Man, this is the biggest catfish I've ever experienced in my life.
Right on, right on. I'd like to thank all you ambulance chasers and the ambulance chaser fan club for tuning in and being patient with another big thirsty show. The podcast that's not afraid to blast. We had to go outside on y'all. Take it to California IA. And we will be back. Stay tuned for the big thirsty show. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend.
This is the story of a famous wino. I'm drinking 40 ounces in the Wino Valley, and sipping yak in the streets of the South. When the wino touches the bottom, he's thirsty.
Like thirsty right back in street front Louisiana, baby. And yo, we doing it big and we doing it again.
This is the story of a famous wino. I'm drinking 40 ounces in the Wino Valley, and sipping yak in the streets of the South. When the wino touches the bottom, he's thirsty.
Like thirsty right back in street front Louisiana, baby. And yo, we doing it big and we doing it again.
This is the story of a famous wino. I'm drinking 40 ounces in the Wino Valley, and sipping yak in the streets of the South. When the wino touches the bottom, he's thirsty.
Like thirsty right back in street front Louisiana, baby. And yo, we doing it big and we doing it again.
This is the story of a famous wino. I'm drinking 40 ounces in the Wino Valley, and sipping yak in the streets of the South. When the wino touches the bottom, he's thirsty.
Like thirsty right back in street front Louisiana, baby. And yo, we doing it big and we doing it again.
This is the story of a famous wino. I'm drinking 40 ounces in the Wino Valley, and sipping yak in the streets of the South. When the wino touches the bottom, he's thirsty.
Like thirsty right back in street front Louisiana, baby. And yo, we doing it big and we doing it again.